So let's talk about the people in the evacuation zone around that stricken nuclear plant. Still so many there told to seal themselves off inside their homes. And people here in the U.S. asking what to do if a nuclear crisis happens in this country. And Dr. Richard Besser, you decided to take a really closer look at this.
That's right, Robin. You know, the goal is to get out of the radiation zone as quickly as possible. But if there wasn't time to evacuate, you may be told to do what's called shelter in place. That means get inside fast, seal off the area from whatever's causing danger. I decided to put the guidelines to the test. What I'm going to do is take carbon dioxide, dry ice, and see what happens. Does it get under the door of a regular office, and can we seal it up to make it safe? Let's see. You can see the gas is really coming through the door. A basic door does very little to keep anything out. Let's see what happens if we follow the rules and make it safe. So take a basic plastic sheeting. Good idea to pre-cut it so that you're ready. And you want to cover the door a good 2 inches on all sides. And make sure you get all the way down to the floor.
You want to form an airtight seal. See from the other side of the door, with the plastic sheeting up, the gas has no way to come in.
I don't see any gas coming through. Look right down here at the bottom. Nothing. This is a safe room.
Wow.
So you want to make sure you get all those edges 2 inches all the way around, and get your corners too, and check to make sure it's really secure.
So how long can you stay inside?
Well, you know, this is really for when that plume is passing over, so you want to make sure you have your radio in there. After about 3 hours, you're going to have to vent it to let some oxygen in to make sure that you don't suffocate in there.
Right, so again, you want to bring your radio, bring your supplies, bring everything in there with you.
That's right, the emergency kit we've been talking so much about.
And again, tell us again, when do you know to do this? How will you know to do this?
Yeah, you need to be listening. The goal first is to evacuate ahead of a disaster. But if there are times when you can't evacuate ahead of that disaster, you want to be able to know how to do this. And there's information there. It's not that hard to do.
And Rich, again, we're hearing from our viewers again and again and again about food, water. How do you know it'll be safe?
You know, it's best to bring in your water and food supply. Your water may be safe, but if you had radioactive fallout into your reservoir, you may be told by your local health department or the police, don't drink the water. If you have your 3-day supply with you, you're not going to have to worry about that. So bring it in with you and then listen on your radio as to what you should be doing.
And the demonstration that you gave, Rich, was so effective. And unfortunately, we can't see the vapor coming in.
Right. You know, that gas is just an example. You're not going to see radiation. So knowing how to do it, knowing how to make those seals is very important. It's not that hard to do. And if you plan now, whether it's a chemical release or whether it's a radioactive release, you'll feel secure because you have the power to reduce the exposure. It will reduce it to 5% of what you would have gotten had you been outside.
Really?
5%.
It all helps. All right.
Yeah.
Dr. B, thanks so much.